Hell no. Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name is Precious Malaji. If you are new here, where have you been? If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today I want to talk about I sold for cash versus I sold for credit. Something interesting happened today when I was buying something from one of my suppliers. That's something like really opened my eyes, and it made me think about a lot of things. Okay, so I'm transacting with this person, and well, I've been making payments for the products that I want throughout the week, and the total is a very high amount. No, it's a very high amount, and then which I've paid. So today it's time for me to actually collect the goods, and then when I get to the collection, they say I owe 4 rands. I'm like, 4 rands? Come on. And guess what? They say we won't be able to release your goods without payment. They say we won't be able to release your goods without the full payments. Like, no goods will be released because you're owing 4 rands. I'm like, what? 4 rands? I was taken aback because, to be honest, if it was my customer coming to collect from me and they've got a balance of 4 rands which they don't have at that moment, like, chances are I was not even gonna ask if you have the 4 rands or not. I was probably gonna give you your items, and so it made me realize the difference between a small business and a big business. I don't know if it makes sense. And it made me think about one other photo which also took my attention. It's one guy, it's two guys, ne? So one guy is chubby, he's fat, he's hippie, he is full, he's eating good stuff. He's got a hot woman on his lap, and the caption is written, "I sold for cash." And on the other guy, on the other hand, is very thin. He's very hungry. You can see when a person is hungry, even if it's in a picture. He's very hungry. His pockets are empty. He's in this little shady office, and the caption there is written, "I sold for credit." These people are in the same industry. They're selling the same thing, but one person sold for cash and the other person sold for credit. Obviously the one who sold for cash is going to be happy because this person has money to reinvest in the business. He's got money to actually run the business. He's got money to stock. He's got money to actually run the business, pay off expenses, pay salaries, pay this, pay that, because he's selling for cash. Or else the other person who's selling for credit does not have money. You've got so many orders. Sometimes, guys, it's possible to have so many orders. I was actually consulting with this other client of mine the other day, and she has so many transactions, you know, but then there's no money in the account, only to find out that she is selling for credit. And in most cases, when you sell for credit, in like 80% of the time, people don't come back. It's purely based on that person's integrity to come back and actually pay their debt. In most cases, people don't come back because things happen. And another reason why it's so important for customers to pay in advance or before you process their orders is because life happens. So let's say I come to you and I ask you to bake for me 100 cakes or whatever, 3 cakes, and I need them on Friday and I don't pay, right? Versus when so I come to your business, I pay for 100 cakes, and I'm saying that I'm gonna collect them on Friday, right? I need them on Saturday, or I need to use them on that very same Friday. It's okay. And then life continues. Today maybe it's a Monday. I have not paid. Friday comes, something happens. Like I need to urgently run somewhere. Or I've got totally changed. I've totally changed my plans. I'm no longer having that party or whatever, and I have not paid. Do you honestly think I'm gonna come back to your business and pay for those cakes immediately? Yes, I'm gonna come back if I have the integrity. But if I don't have the integrity, I'm not gonna come back because number one, the party has been cancelled. Number two, I have not committed anything. You get it. Or else, if I have committed some money, whether it's 50%, whether it's 60%, even if the party is cancelled, at least you as the business owner have at least 60%, even though the person does not come back to settle the account. But at least you've covered all your expenses. Or else, when you invest your own money to, yeah, like why should you invest your own money to fund another person's project when they can't fund their projects on their own, you know? And this actually makes me think about our funding, why it's so difficult for people to get funding. And one of the reasons why it's so difficult to get funding, which is a story for another day, is because you have not invested anything in your business. So why am I supposed to fund your business that you have not invested anything in? It's exactly the same thing. So if I'm your supplier, or yeah, I'm your supplier, and you come to me to buy bread or to buy cookies, why should I invest my money to buy your ingredients, to engage my staff, engage my premises, engage my assets, to fulfill an order that you have not invested anything in? Think about it, guys. Think about it that way, because at the end of the day, when someone comes and places an order and they do not pay, you have to invest your money, your time, your assets, your employees, whatever, to fulfill that person's order, to fulfill that person's dream, which they have not paid for. And they can cancel it at any time because they had not committed to it. Cash is king. Cash is king, guys. You need to get your money as soon as you can, so that you can use it for other things, so that you can use it as soon as you can. So I just wanted to make this video, because it was so interesting when I went to my supplier today, and they were like, they can't release my goods because I owe like 4 rands, and I paid them like way more money than 4 rands, but they are gonna hold it back. This big business is holding my stock because of 4 rands. 4 rands. That time I've paid them so much money, but they do not want to release my stock for 4 rands. These are people who understand money. These are people who understand how important 1 rand is to a business. It makes a huge difference, because imagine if all the salespeople in that business were short of 5 rands. Can you imagine if all the salespeople are short of 5 rands each and every single day? Let's say you've got like 20 salespeople. 5 times 20, it's what? It's 100 rands, right? 100 rands a day short. Multiply that by, let's say, 21 days. That's going to be like 2.1. You're going to be 2.1 rands short. So these are the people who understand the importance of every single cent counts. So when a person comes to you to place an order, you need to make sure you make them pay something. A deposit, 50%, nothing less than 50%, guys. Preferably all the amount. If it's the amounts that are understandable, but no, actually, just make people pay all the amounts. Make people commit to something. 60, 50%, 60%, 80%, all the money. And you must never release any item without full payment. I don't care how much you trust that person. Never release any item without the full payment. This is going to save you a lot of time, a lot of drama, a lot of stress, and you're going to have that customer back. Because you won't have to chase after that customer. You won't have to be calling. Because sometimes, guys, the balance is like so little. You are so lazy to chase after that money, but money counts. So you chase after that money. And then now it appears as if you are chasing small monies, but you have to chase the small monies because it's your money. So now it becomes awkward. So just save yourself all the drama and make people pay in advance. It saves everyone a lot of time. Everyone, you, your customers, your employees, everyone is going to be happy at the end of the day. With that said, guys, I just wanted to jump here to say, make people pay in advance. Cash is king.